Good morning everyone, welcome back. I'm going to do a little bit of a different style today. Oh, I'm looking good. My husband is one lucky man. I've just been working on my computer to mind the cat beds, hence why I've got my blue lens ones on, while Macy is chilling on the floor. Hey, are you gonna say hi? Hello. It sun's a bit bright, hey? Yeah. And she's just been watching her kitties, but she is about to have her breakfast. Hey? What are we going to have this morning? And then today I am heading out to see Jace, the smoko, out on the farm, so maybe I'll take a little bit of footage out there for you guys. And before we do that, once she's had some brekkie, we're gonna go out to the garden and water our veggies, so I might take you guys along for that. My veggies aren't, you know, amazing and huge because I started them a little bit late, but we do have some out there, so we'll check in, have a look at that, and yeah, I'm just gonna do like a little bit of a daily thing for today's video. Alrighty, see you soon. Alrighty guys, we're trying to get that good light without me squinting all the time. So we've ended up making it outside. Took a little bit longer than we'd hoped, but that's okay. Macy had to have her brekkie and I just had to get a couple of things done inside. So this will be the first time I'm showing the veggie patch. Now we have an extremely small veggie patch, just purely because we should start things on a small scale when we're not so good like me. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys it. Our backyard is a work in progress, especially this area. So, you know, part of me didn't really want to show it. But hey, this is where we'll be able to look back and see what we change it into. So, now, I've not recorded out here before. So some of you might be wondering why I have shade cloth. So we actually did the shade cloth where it went over this whole section. When we have really hot days, I found that has seemed to help not, oh, and now the dogs have decided to join, has helped things not scorch so much. So yes, we actually have a shade sail we're going to pop across, but make it so that we can pull it back for winter and then it'd be high enough so in summer it's all the bugs and pollinators can still get in, and all of that. So here, let's have a look, see at what we've got in here. So I grew quite a lot of tomatoes this year, and but I did all cherry varieties. So I've been coming in and trying to just, you know, get rid of any suckers or anything like this. It's a little bit hard to do one-handed, and Macy's just found the cord. So get rid of any suckers as well as trim up, so this guy needs to be trimmed up down below here. Oh, hang on. We have a lot of paper wasps, which my husband hates, but I have heard that you should keep them because they're also a pollinator and they get rid of heaps and heaps of bugs. So look, not gonna lie, they're not my favorite. I'm a bit nervous about getting stung, but hey, if I stay away then hopefully they would. My little lime tree, not ever had any limes off it, and I chucked a marigold in that just for pollinating. Chives, which have blocked a few chives, which is just about to flower and have finally come back. My kangaroo kept eating them off when it wasn't when I wasn't locking out the animals good enough. Another marigold trying to attract. We've got some zucchini. Hang on, I'm going to put it this side so I'm not making a shadow. Some zucchini, first time ever growing zucchini, and I think out of the 6 I left with 5, which we've got some beautiful flowers, so some fruit are going to come. We don't eat heaps of zucchini, but I would really like to add it into our lasagnas and make a zucchini slice, things like that. I always forget, I think this is thyme. I'm deciding on where exactly we're going to do a herb garden. a heap of capsicum because we love capsicum with my stick prop. This guy was falling over, and I don't know if you guys can see it because I can't really see the camera, but we have a little baby one. I've grown capsicum before and I'll get a fruit like that and then it doesn't it stays miniature. So I'm hoping with me being home and watering them a bit more. Another marigold, some spinach. We eat a lot of spinach, and I seeded like, oh god, so much. And when I chucked it in here, a lot of it didn't last. And so we've only ended up with 3, and then one just died the other day because I didn't cover it when it was too hot. So that was a lesson learnt. Some more marigold. And then I got 2 different types of cucumber. So one was a burpless, and this is my attempt at letting it run up. I'm trying to convince Jason to get me more, like, we don't call it cattle panel here in Australia, we call it galvanized mesh screening, I think it's what it is. But he said the farm have lots of different things that I can utilize, but I've actually changed up my plan. That's just for now. Then over in this, so we just utilize lots of different things. This was an old fridge someone gave us, which I was a little bit nervous about if it was going to make the soil too hot and insulated, so that's why I've done tomatoes. So got a marigold and then 2 different varieties of tomatoes. These have gone off, but as you'll see, they need some water. So yeah, and then the area is going to change. So that is a brand new bath which got cracked, so I'm going to make something out of that. But what I want to do is put that screening up along all the back, so then that can be anything that needs to climb tall can get planted at the back and grow, and then at the front I can have shorter things, because then I also have that needs to go because it's asbestos, old cast iron bath as well. So I'll have all 3, same deal, some wiring up at the back for growing, and all of them have holes as well. So this, Jason drilled me a heap of holes so that it doesn't get waterlogged. This, I made sure that the drain plug is down there and open, and I might even get him to still just drill me some holes in this one, and then same with the galvanized. You can't even see it past shake off. The galvanized one also has a big hole, and they are all sloping down, so then that way the water will run out there and then run away. So our plan is to build this area, my plan is to build this area up. We also have our 2 compost bins, which I'm learning a bit more about compost. And then yeah, like our temporary fencing to keep the dogs in is just wire. But I would like to actually create it and build, so I don't know if you can see. So I want to do like a big square. So that is our old veggie patch, which was further down in the yard, which I want to do again, but we need to decide where, because I don't know if to keep it there and make like this a rectangle area, or if to put it over here because all that's going, and make it a rectangle that way. We just got to figure out what our plan is. I mean, this isn't our forever home. To be honest, we might even end up moving within the next year. But I still want it to be nice, so if we rent it, here, I'll talk to you guys. I still want it to be nice if we rent it. Well, it's already set up and established, and then if we sell it, it will actually make us a little bit more money, hopefully. So a fair bit of work to do out here, and that's why I'm bringing you guys along. But we've already done so much, like it's crazy. I'll see if I can find, I don't know if my mum and that, because they used to live here, if they have any pictures of like way back up here, or I know I've got one over like closer to the backyard, but yeah, it's just not very good. But yeah, just trying to utilize all the space that we have, because we are quite lucky we have a big backyard. But I think that's enough for now. I'm going to quickly chuck some water on these before it starts getting any hotter, and Macy before her little bald noggin gets a bit burnt. Hey, so I think I'll wrap it up here, guys. I think that's enough for today. And then yeah, I'll update you guys a little bit later. Alrighty, bye guys, I wish you well.